As soon as the sun came up, Ivo, Hugh, and Freddie were ready for their race. "We haven't done one of these in a long time," laughed Duke. "This brings back so many memories." Rusty was a little more skeptical. "All right, I guess we're going to do this, even though I still think it's pretty pointless. Freddie and Ivo, Hugh, you two are going to race from Ulfstead Castle here to the end of the line at the steamworks and back. The engine that completes the circuit in the fastest time gets to keep the number 7, while the loser has to be renumbered." "Ooh," gasped the engines. "It's not that big of a deal," laughed Ivo, Hugh. "Freddie and I are being good sports, and it's just a friendly competition. Besides, nothing very exciting ever happens on this railway, so this should spice things up a bit." The engines laughed. "What about Mr. Percival?" asked Rheneas. "What is he going to think if he sees engines racing along the line?" "Don't worry," chuckled Sir Handel. "I took care of that last night." On the other side of the railway, Mr. Percival had stepped outside his house when a workman walked up. "Oh, hello there. Where is my bike? You said you were going to fix the flat tire last night." "I'm sorry, sir," said the workman, "but it appears your bike was stolen out of our repair shop last night." "Indeed. Looks like I'll have to take the bus again, and I'm going to be late for the second day in a row." "You stole the new controller's bike?" gasped Millie. "Just for one day," interrupted Sir Handel. "Besides, I had my driver lean it up against Elsbridge Station there, and I'm going to return it tonight when our race is over. So, technically, I'm just borrowing it." The engines didn't exactly approve of Sir Handel's behavior, but it was too late to fix anything now. "Are we going to get this race started or what?" asked Duncan. Yes, fine," agreed Rusty. "Who would like to go first? It's a one-way track from here to the steamworks, so we can only have a single engine go at a time." "I'll let Ivo Hugh go first," said Freddie, "just so I don't intimidate him too much with my fast time." "Oh, those are strong words from an engine like you," he laughed. "I will gladly take on that challenge." Ivo Hugh moved into position. Rusty's driver held out his stopwatch in anticipation. "On your mark, get set, go!" And Ivo Hugh was off. He quickly disappeared over the hill. "You three up there," called Rusty. "You have to let us know when Ivo Hugh is heading back this way." "Will do," shouted the engines. Freddie was still confident. He knew that since Ivo Hugh was a younger and newer engine, he was the favorite. But Freddie had traversed the lines on the Skarloey Railway for many years, and he knew them like the back of his buffers. "Experience is going to win over youth," he chuckled to himself. All of a sudden there was a commotion by the station. "Here he comes!" shouted Bertram. Freddie couldn't believe it. Ivo Hugh had run down to the steamworks and back at a blistering pace. He crossed the line and slammed on his brakes. "Wow, what a run!" said Skarloey. "That is a very impressive time," added Rusty. "I will admit, that's going to be hard to beat." Freddie was growing more anxious by the second. "Righto, it's my turn. Let's get this over with." Freddie puffed into position and Rusty counted down the clock for him. On go, he immediately surged forward out of Ulfstead Castle. "I want that number 7, he said to himself, "and I'm going to win it." He sped past the incline at top speed. I've got this, he panted. Up ahead loomed the steamworks, the halfway point in the competition. As Freddie rounded the bend, Toby and Henrietta suddenly appeared and the two nearly collided. Freddie quickly slammed to a stop. "Oh, I'm so sorry," said Toby. "I didn't see you coming there, otherwise I would have let you go." Yeah, please move. I'm having a race and I need to win." Toby quickly reversed out of the way. "Good luck, Freddie," he called. "That number 7 on your side won't let you down." This caused Freddie to suddenly slam on his brakes. "What did you say?" he asked Toby. I always thought it was neat that we had the same number. Reminds me of the old days with my brothers and all. It brings you closer to another engine, you know? What are you doing, Freddie? Asked Kevin. You're going to lose the race. But Freddie had forgotten all about the race. You're right, he said. Ivo, Hugh, and I shouldn't be fighting over who gets to keep the number. We should be celebrating the unique feature that unites us. Exactly, said Toby. Controllers and builders are so finicky about numbers nowadays that you never see coincidences like this. Yes, agreed Freddie. That is good advice. Oh, but what about the race? I have to get going. Me as well, replied Toby. I need to go pick up the new controller for your railway. Apparently, the bus broke down and he needs a ride to work. Oh, that's perfect. Toby, if you could, please delay him as much as possible. I have to go back to Ulfstead Castle and set something right. I don't know, said Toby. It's not in my nature to be late on purpose. Please, just this once. From one number 7 to another? Toby smiled. All right, just this time, I'll take him the very long way instead. And Toby puffed away. Freddie was feeling much better about the whole number thing and started to puff back to the castle. Meanwhile, the engines were still waiting for him to return. Well, there's the time, said Rusty. Looks like Ivo Hugh wins, and by a large margin, too. He gets to keep the number. That was pretty exciting, admitted Rheneas. Now let's get going on our jobs before Mr. Percival shows up. But Ivo Hugh was a bit concerned. Something's not right, he muttered. Freddie should have been back sooner than this. I'm gonna go check on him. Meanwhile, Freddie was casually coasting along the line. I'm sure Ivo Hugh will agree that having the same number makes us unique in a sense. No other engines can claim that. Up ahead, Ivo Hugh had stopped at the incline. I hope he didn't lose his brakes and fly off the rails, he whispered. Oh, I knew this race wasn't worth the hassle. Just then, Ivo Hugh backed down right onto the main line, and Freddie crashed into him, sending both engines off the rails. Oh, there you are, laughed Ivo Hugh. I was worried you went missing. I did a bit of soul-searching with the help of Toby, chuckled Freddie. I don't know about you, but this whole race thing was pretty unnecessary. I think we can coexist with the same number. Don't you? I was thinking the same thing, exclaimed Ivo Hugh. I mean, we've been on this railway for years and haven't had any problems until now. We'll just be extra careful to clarify which jobs are for each of us. That sounds like a great idea, said Freddie. And with that, the two engines patiently waited to be rescued, ready to start the next step of their friendship on solid rails.